What's going on?
Say hi. Say hi. Say hi. So I hope y'all can see her, but yeah, I'm just like, it's like almost 2 o'clock. I just feel like I haven't got anything done today. Just tired. I took a nap when Madison took a nap. I know I need to drink more water, and I just made some green tea. I'm gonna drink that. A lot of times, like, I want to be really productive, and I be having so much stuff I need to do. Like, I gotta make meal preps for the next few days because I'm working this weekend. I need to make dinner for Madison tonight and for tomorrow, so it's already made. And then kind of prep everything so I can cook tomorrow for the weekend so she can have food. She needs to take a shower or a bath. I need to take a bath or a shower. Like, I gotta do something with her. I want to do my makeup so I can record some videos. Because Vlogmas is starting, it's just like I just feel overwhelmed. And it makes me feel like unproductive because I don't feel like doing anything. But I'm gonna drink some water, drink my tea, play some music, and just work on feeling good. You know what I'm saying? Like, because I don't feel good right now because I'm like, I should have got way more done. But it's just like, today I'm just like, over it. Look at my little helper. We just got back. I took my niece to pick her up from school, and I'm about to make some dinner and do like some meal prep type stuff. So I got my eyebrows done too. Yeah, yes. Let me show y'all how I make my squash. So cut both ends off, and you cut right before it gets to that thick area. I have a bigger knife. Let me see if that'll work better. Yeah, it does. Then you cut in the middle of that. Get you a spoon and you scoop all that out. I'm just scooping it out right over the trash can. So you're just getting all that out. All the seeds and kind of getting all the stringy parts out. Just as an aside, I am eating pregnant food. I'm eating these pickles my homegirl from work, she didn't make them. Yeah, these pickles are so good. They call mama girl pickles. If you in St. Louis, get these versus the other stuff. Her stuff is legit. This is called Sweet Heat, and I'm eating it with a piece of cheese and a cracker. And before we get into making a squash, I bought this basmati rice from, where did I buy this from? Aldi. Did I? Yeah, we went to Aldi the other day. I want to soak this for a little bit. Golly. It'd been better if I had like soaked it earlier. They say when you soak like your grains and your beans, it helps it to be easier for your body to digest. I don't know. I'm gonna make a good amount because I want Maddie to have some. Plus I want to take some to work. I only have a half a cup. So I'm gonna do, I don't know, a cup. I know it looks like I got all this stuff on my counter. Yeah, I'll be meal prepping for the week. And that's just how we do it. I'm gonna do a cup and a half of rice. I don't need that much rice. I don't want it to go bad. I'm gonna do a cup and a half of rice. And that'll make 3 cups. You know how rice expands. So I'm gonna soak this. I actually need to put it in a bigger bowl. So I definitely want to make sure that I have enough food for Madison because Chris does not cook. So So I want to make sure she got enough food for the weekend. Plus I want to make sure I have enough food while I'm at work, so I can have some healthy vegetarian and vegan options. And then today is Thursday. I want to cook for tonight, and I also want to have something for tomorrow. So I'm basically essentially cooking for like 4 days. I'm probably only going to have time to let it soak for like 20 to 30 minutes, but that's still something. I know, baby. I know, baby. Mommy is cooking. So I'm trying to get her not to watch as much TV. I know that's crazy. She's a 1-year-old. She shouldn't be watching TV at all, some people feel like. But she loves Sesame Street. Her daddy got her hooked on Sesame Street. So, I know, baby. But she ain't gonna let me be great. Oh, we made a mistake. We made a huge mistake. I forgot to peel the freaking squash before I cut it. So definitely this is coming in handy. Just bought it. And you just want to peel the squash. It makes it so much better when you use a veggie peeler just to peel off the skin. Alright, I'm going to get her situated. Let her play in her playpen and watch. I'm going to have her watch classical, baby. It's a really good like classical music, and they have like little imagery behind it. I'm going to have her watch that because I know she want to get out this freaking thing, and I can't let her roam around because I'm trying to cook. So I'll be back. Alright, so I just peeled off all the squash. And when you peel it, there's going to be like some white flesh. You want to make sure you get as much of that white flesh off and try to get into more of the orange flesh. So, container, we're going to add the butter. I add a little bit of cinnamon. I mean, it's just like a few pinches to taste. And then I don't have any pepper. I know that's crazy. I ain't got black pepper. So I'm using steak seasoning as my salt and my pepper. But of course, if you got pepper, just separate it. And then I like a little bit of heat, so I add some paprika. I put a little too much. Now, I'm also going to add about 2 tablespoons of brown sugar. Yes, don't skimp on the sugar, y'all. Probably a tablespoon and a half, I should say. Yeah, because I don't have that much squash. And I don't want the sugar to start burning. So I'm just going to put this in the oven just like this so it can start to melt. Of course, you can put it in the microwave, but since I got the oven on, I'm just going to throw it in the oven. That's why I put it in a metal container. Cabbage. Now y'all know how to make cabbage, y'all. I'm not into like southern black cooking. I just cook. I ain't have grandma show me how to cook food, so I just cook it based off of just, I don't know, intuition, I guess. I don't know. I just cook. Just to think about how it's gonna taste. So I'm just dicing up some onions. Whenever your veggies are starting to look kind of like, I don't know how this gonna go, or you don't know if you're going to be cooking them that much, just freeze them. So I just cut up, these are fresh. They were really fresh when I had them. But I was like, I'm not cooking that much this week. I don't want to waste this. So I went ahead and just froze them, cut them up into strips and froze them. And I think I bought them on sale, so I bought a lot of them. So I'm just cutting these right now. Whenever I do like my veggies, I like to have like bowls and stuff to put them in. So it make it easier for me to like, I don't know, just have everything ready. So let's get this cabbage together. I haven't had cabbage in so long. With cabbage, you just need a little bit. You need like a heavy bottom pot, and then a little bit of oil, and take this first leaf off. A little bit of oil, and then I just do like onions, and then let the onions saute and the pepper saute, and then a little bit of a little bit of water. So yeah, that's how I'm gonna do it. So I just took off the first leaf. I don't know why, I just seen people do that. And I'm about to cut this bad boy up into shreds. want to cut that piece out.
Like, people like to cook their cabbage like in bigger chunks, but since I know I'm going to be sharing this with the baby, I want to see how she does with it. She does good with broccoli, so I figure she'll do good with cabbage as far as like gas and stuff. Let's see how she does with it. That's why I put it into smaller chunks. Plus, I like my cabbage into smaller chunks. I really don't matter. So right now I'm just kind of breaking it apart, and I'm gonna rinse it real well, clean it a bit. All right, so I just took out our butter and like sugar mixture. I'm sorry my background probably looks hella messy, but I like to keep like cups of like, what do you call it, spoons and stuff. Like, I don't put it in my drawers. I don't put my utensil in drawers. I keep them on the counter, and then like that's a bag of stuff I gotta go through some vegetables my mom gave me. And yeah, so it probably look bad, but it's clean back there, y'all. It's clean, okay? I realize I'm not a person that can do recipes and stuff like that. Like, that's just not me. And that's kind of why I didn't want to do food videos. I'm like, I don't do like traditional, just tasting it. I don't do traditional like, you know, like, oh, here's the recipe. Like, my food stuff is more like vlog style. I don't have the time. I don't make the time to sit down and do a recipe video. I just don't. Alright, so I got the mixture. I put way too much freaking paprika in here, but it's okay. I'm filling this to make sure it's not too hot. Alright, so you just want to put the butter mixture with the sugar all over your, what do you call this? All over your squash. I love, this is like one of the best things you can have in your kitchen. A rubber spatula. Girl, change your life. It get every little bit off. So right now I'm just want to mix that in here with my squash. And you want to watch this. You want this to kind of cook slowly. You don't want this to burn. You want it to cook slowly and take its time. So I got the oven on 325 because this is a brand new oven. I don't really know how this oven does. I think I'm gonna put it up to like 375 because usually I like to have this like up to 400 to squash. But I'm gonna just do that and throw it in the oven. So for the baby, I just took some frozen spinach and some black beans, and I'm just warming them up. I'm actually gonna turn this off. I need to smash it. These wooden spatulas are really good for this, or of course you can use a potato masher. This is gonna be way too hot for her, so put a little bit of seasoning in here, then I'll put it in the freezer just for it to cool down. She is hungry. And this is just some vegan bow tie pasta with vegan cheese, a little bit of cream cheese, and some seasoning. She loves this stuff, but I definitely got to give her her spinach and her protein from the beans. So I kind of been neglecting my cabbage because I've been getting the baby together and getting her food together. But anyways, I just want to keep it on low. You can see some of it is translucent. That was on the bottom. It's starting to get a little bit more translucent. Ooh. Get something to hold this. And with cabbage, you don't really want it to boil or anything. You kind of want the cabbage to steam. Alright, but to this cabbage, I'm going to add some garlic powder, some paprika. Once again, I don't have any salt and pepper, so I'm just going to do a little bit of steak seasoning. And then for my liquid, I'm just putting just a small amount, maybe 1/4 cup of, what do you call that? Not even 1/4 cup, 2 tablespoons. 2 tablespoons of everything I'm cooking. How about that? 2 tablespoons of, what do you call it? Veggie broth, just to give it some extra flavor. I'm gonna cover this up
Of course, I don't feel like looking for my lid. So what I use is a plate and keep it there, okay? Make sure it's on low. So I just use my strainer to drain off the rice. Use the same spatula and cover this up as well. She ate all the macaroni first, of course, or the pasta. But I try to mix it up so it's like she has to eat her spinach and her beans. But she's eating them. Ain't that right, healthy vegan baby? That's right, I know. So I'm like, why does it smell like rubber? Like, it smells like rubber in here. And I was like, maybe because it's the new oven, you know, I gotta get the kinks out. I'm looking in the back and I see this. Freaking thing was in my oven, like in the broiler part. Yeah, I'm glad that I like opened my oven all the way and looked back there. Yeah, this was in the broiler. So yeah, I'm sure this is an anti-tip bracket. Sure, they probably should have put that on the oven, I don't know, but yeah. Glad I found it, because I don't want nothing burning up or melting or catching flame or my food tasting like freaking plastic and having weird fumes and stuff. So anyways, I digress. Alright, so I'm using the high protein tofu from Trader Joe's. And I'm just going to cut these up into some strips, kind of. Paprika. Yeah, I know I like paprika. And some garlic. No salt, nothing like that. Using that same spatula and I'm just mixing it. Because I'm going to add a sauce over it that's going to have like a lot of salt and flavor in it. So I don't really want to do too much. I'm just going to set that to the side. And then do the other half with it. Of course, you could just put this in a big bowl. You can put it on a plate. But I got this out, so I'm just using this. So she's acting like she doesn't want to eat the rest of her spinach, which you should. She did eat a lot of it though, but I'm just going to give her a piece of bread because earlier today she had bread and peanut butter. A whole slice. I'm just going to do a half a slice. Because she actually likes bread, but she already had... Yeah, let me get this baby this before we have a problem. Alright, so I put the bread like right where the spinach was, so it's like... She's going to kind of be picking up spinach and beans along with her bread, you know. You got to do what you got to do, parents. Alright, so this is my pan. This is what I was talking about in one of my vlogs. How if you clean your Teflon with, of course, if you clean it with like steel, like those steel pads, it like scratches it up. And I told Chris that, but he doesn't care. So that's why I'm just going to be using all wooden spatulas, and maybe I can find like a plastic scrubber to make it easier to scrub food off. But this will be working with. Y'all either like it or y'all don't. I don't know what to tell you. I want to use oil so bad, but I'm going to work on just using some veggie stock instead of oil, because I don't need all that fat in my life. I believe my squash is done. It takes about a total of 40 minutes to cook. And oh yeah, this is gonna be so good with the rice. And yes, it's nice and soft. As I poked the spatula through, it's nice and soft. And the sugar did not burn. It got nice and incorporated. And I know I gotta eat a little bit of this. Yummy. Okay. Put this to the side. I like to still keep my food on the oven. Do y'all do that? So it can still stay warm while everything else is cooking. That's what I like to do. Cool. I'm so used to cooking tofu with oil. I'm gonna let this just, it's probably gonna take a minute to cook. I'm gonna put it on the back burner. Alright. It's gonna be good. I think I need to add some more salt. So I didn't add the sazon like while it was cooking. I'm just gonna finish it off with some sazon, okay? Just to give me that salt taste. I just love the color. I know some people used to having their cabbage being just the yellow color, but I like this sazon color in it. That orange, I don't know, I just like it. So this is done. This is really good. As you can see, it's not too much water. Taste it. Let's give it a taste. Let's give it a taste. Can you see me? I hope you can. I turned it off maybe like 10 minutes ago, and then I went ahead and just let it keep steaming. I kept the top on it and let it steam. Okay, baby, she's done eating. Hot. It's good. I haven't had cabbage in so long. Girl, with some rice. I just need to make some beans. I want to make some beans. It's gonna be perfect. But yes, I lick all my spatulas while I'm cooking, unless I'm cooking for somebody else. But it's just me eating, girl. So don't get in your feelings about me licking my spatula. That rice needs a little bit more time, but not too much. I'm actually going to. Can y'all see this? I know this camera is a little off. I'm going to keep this on top of here. This is my rice. That's still cooking. I'm putting this on here so it can stay warm. That's done cooking. This tofu is probably going to take a nice little minute. I think I'm going to add the rest of the stock that I had. So it won't dry out. So I just add the rest of that stock on there so it wouldn't dry out. And we about to make some beans, girl. So I just used the same pot that I had the cabbage in. I drained off some black beans. And I'm just gonna let this do its thing for a little bit. Add in a little bit of veggie broth. Now, while we were out driving, I wanted to go to Popeyes and get some red beans and rice. Now, instead of doing that, I decided to come home and cook. So I'm about to add some of Popeye's Cajun Sparkle. Yes, girl, I'm adding it. I'm gonna add in some of my brown basmati rice that I cooked with 2 cups of water and 1 cup of veggie stock. Let me turn these beans down. I don't want to dry them out. I'm going to put some more stock in here. Yeah, I am like so hot. It's ridiculous. It's so freaking hot in this kitchen. Whew. Okay, so put some more rice in here. Alright. And that's it. I'm not gonna really let it sit for too much longer. I mean, I feel like the flavor is gonna be there. Let me taste it. Add some more sparkle, girl. Am I out? I think I'm out of Cajun Sparkle. Alright, I might add some red pepper. I got all this takeout stuff, just some Chinese food. Excuse me, that's garlic powder. I know this is so random, but I want some lemon pepper to brighten it up. Ooh. And I don't want it to taste kind of muddled. I want a little bit of brightness in there. And I feel like lemon pepper has that saltiness in it. So I like that. I like for my beans to have like some drag to it. You feel me? A little drag to the beans. Okay. You can add some more veggie broth if you want. I don't want it to be too wet. Whew. That's hot. I just need some onion powder, and I bet I ain't got none. I'm adding a little bit of cumin. This needs some flat out salt. Like, let's not even play no games. Putting out that much salt. Because half of these beans are reduced sodium beans. And then I rinsed off all the liquid. So that takes a lot of the salt off of the beans too. So, yeah. See them? Got the beans and the rice. Could take this to work. I could put this in a burrito. With some of my vegan bacon I got. Okay, Maddie is upset because I was in there sitting with her for a little while and I had to run in here to finish this. And then I'll be done. So this is some takeout. It's plum sauce with peanuts. Y'all, this is so freaking good. But you can buy it. I just haven't found it in the store. But you can buy it. You can also do soy sauce. I'm just going to do that. And then I mix a little bit of water with it to thin it out some more. You can use like a teriyaki sauce. You can use like a sweet and sour sauce, whatever you want. And let me get my spatula. Oh no, it's splashing. So I'm gonna give this a second to kind of coat and reduce while I get my living room together so me and Maddie can just chill out. Oh, don't walk away now. Don't walk away now. Look at this. Look what this little girl just did. What you trying to get into now? No, get back over.